Mindflow is a brand new charity championing mental health in the construction industry. I think what makes us unique is the element of bringing football into the equation. We are joining the dots between construction, football and mental health. The football side of things has not really been tried before as a different avenue or angle into the crisis of mental health in construction. Football is so loved by the construction industry workers, we thought perhaps there's an answer or solution within. Mike, I have to thank you first and foremost for your involvement with the Mindflow charity, the new charity. You're founder of Christopher Ward, the fantastic watchmakers.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that.
But some people might see that as a little bit on you. How did we come together?
Oh, how did we get? Well, it was a pure accident in some ways, although I've got a funny feeling some people at Everton may have engineered it slightly, but if you remember, a restaurant in Liverpool, you were in there, Peter and I, co-founder, and I were in there with Everton, because we're also, as you know, sponsors of Everton. They suggested there was somebody I might like to meet. Sadly, I met you, so I'm still yet to meet that person.
All right, okay, thanks, Mike.
But what Trevor didn't know at the time was that I was born and bred in Liverpool, left Liverpool when I was 18, but managed to get a job back in Liverpool in 1982 and left again in October 87. So I had,
my goodness,
5 of the best years of my life watching you and some of your fellow players win trophy after trophy.
Yeah, well, for me it was a fantastic period as well. I mean, the best ever, and probably the period of my life where I really can look back now and say that I'm an Everton fan. And you know, when you're a footballer playing for clubs, you don't always have that affinity. You get paid for playing, but with Everton it was different because I kind of went.
And it wasn't just because of you winning lots of stuff. There was something else.
Oh, you know, the city of Liverpool's. As Peter really always says about Everton, but it's about the city as well. Is it, you know, when you get a hold of either the club or into the city itself of Liverpool, you never want to leave. You never want to give that up. Sadly, I had to eventually, just because of circumstances, about the way that football was going in general in England. But my Everton days were just, I still treasure massively.
Well, I certainly treasure them as well, but it's interesting you mention Liverpool as a city and Everton as a club, because Liverpool doesn't take everybody to its heart. It took you to its heart. And I think it takes people to its heart that are genuinely authentic. And when we met that evening and we got through a bit of football banter, as one would, but then what are you doing now? And you told us about Mindflow. It was clearly coming from a very deep-rooted place. And it was impossible not to be drawn towards the problem, but what you were doing to mitigate that problem and change something of such significance. And it was never in doubt, to be honest. Even during that conversation, we were forming our view that we were going to support whatever you were going to do with it.
Well, I could obviously not foresee that, but when we moved towards being the charity, and we had the opportunity to come down to your offices in Maidenhead, I explained again what we were, and you kind of went, "We get it. we get it. We like it. We love it." And of course, your commitment to 2% of your turnover, not profit of turnover, is given over to charities of your choice, and we're delighted that we're part of that.
Well, I think similarly to you, we think if you can, you should. And you know, we can in this instance, so we should. What you're doing, you can, and you're doing it, and you should do it, and keep doing it, mate, because it's fantastic.
And you too. Thank you.
Cheers.